She
When she comes out and sees the night all the way up.
yeah, yeah.
Why are y'all coming with that guy?
Just have questions. Okay. I'm mad. Yeah. Yeah, I'm mad. But that's no surprise to you. I mean, you see I'm black. Yeah. Yeah, I'm black. Both words synonymous with the other. They go together, like ebony and ivory. Or should I say, like cornbread and collard greens, like fried chicken and candy yams, like grandma's peach cobbler and a scoop of vanilla ice cream, like Tupac and Dr. Dre, like Earth, Wind, and Fire and the 21st night of September, like Beyonce and Jay-Z. But I digress. You see, I'm more than just finger snaps and neck rolls, okay? Kinky hair and micro braids, you know? Small waist, thick thighs, an oval face with almond eyes. Those eyes. My eyes. You know, they tell the story of why I'm here today. And no, not here today as in I was raised by a single mother who worked hard to give me the life she couldn't afford. How I, overcame diversity to be the strong, intelligent black woman you see here today. No. I mean why I am on this stage talking to you right now. Because if you really looked in my eyes, you would see that I've been crying. Yeah. Crying. The skin under my eyelids slightly puffed. The whites in my eyes turned a bloodshot red. I've been crying because I'm sad. Yes, I'm sad. You know, sad because of what's happening in the news. You know, another black man senselessly gunned down in the middle of the street. Women still being held to these outdated patriarchal views. Donald Trump might be our next president. But that is only a small portion of why I am crying inside. Or, I don't know, outside. I have pain. I have tears. I have fears. I cry for hours on end. In the middle of my bed, in the corner of my room, sometimes in my car. Tears I have to hide because they make no sense. I'm black. Yes, I'm black. The descendants of kings and queens taken from a land of gold and ivory, where pharaohs and Nefertiti's roam free. I'm told to love myself. And I do. Sometimes. I'm told to keep my head up. And I do, man. Sometimes. I'm told I'm not supposed to be hurting, sad, depressed. But I am. Most of the time. We're told to say her name, right? And expose the truth, but there is a much deeper issue at the root. We're mad, yes, we're angry, okay, but we are sad too. So sad. You know what? No. I'm done lying. Depressed. I'm depressed. Sometimes because of work. Sometimes because of money. Sometimes because of boys. Sometimes because of friends. Sometimes because of stress. Sometimes because I can't handle all of the pressure. And to be honest with you, sometimes for no reason at all. That's a white disease. That can't happen to us. Meanwhile, suicide rates among blacks have doubled in the last 20 years, while suicides among whites are dropping. But this is not black versus white. Not Harry versus Jakeem, not Caitlin versus Kiera. Because in the end, no one wins. Everyone wants to talk about fighting the stigma. They only see us as thugs, video vixens, and genetically gifted athletes. But what about the stigma we have within ourselves? Or is it easier to believe that suicide is a racial thing and not a mind thing? I am sad, okay? I am alone. Sometimes I feel like there is no way out. But if I were to say this out loud, then I'm acting white? Or I'm denying myself as a person of color? Like depression is an emotion for girls like Becky, Jane, and Sarah, but not Jada, Imani, or Tiana? I can't laugh this off. I can't pray it away. I can't flip my hair and pretend like everything is all right. Believe me, man. I've tried. I can no longer ignore this. Like the 38% of blacks who say they can't admit their depression because of shame or embarrassment. Like the 63% of blacks who... Like the 63% of blacks who see depression as a personal issue. Y'all crack me up. Say your name. Sandra Bland. Say his name. Marshawn McCarroll. Now say their names. Karen Washington, Simone Battle, Lee Thompson, Phyllis Hyman, Don Cornelius, Chris Lighty, Carl Joseph Walker Hoover, just 11 years old when he wrapped a cord around his neck and hung himself in his family's home. Black lives matter. We forget that too. We're sad. We're upset. We are depressed. But that truth doesn't fit the narrative, does it? Well, how about this? 11.27. The percentage of black suicides last year. 11.27. 1,908 men. 449 women. 2,357 lives gone. Not because of police brutality, not because of gang violence, not even because of drugs, but because we are doing it to ourselves. We are depressed. We are depressed. We are depressed. And we refuse to do anything to help ourselves, and that's why I'm mad. Yes. I'm mad. But that's no surprise to you. You see, I'm black. Yes, I'm black. Both words synonymous with the other. But I am sad. So sad. Because I suffer from depression too.